You know, every once in a while you got a movie coming out in January that happens to be a gem, a very good film, and the Paddington movies are those films. Paddington 2, directed by Paul King. This is the sequel to the Paddington movie that came out in 2015, I believe. Now, I've grown up with the Paddington books and with the Paddington TV show. And in 2015, when I heard that they were going to do a Paddington movie, I was concerned that they weren't going to do this character well because they've done CGI characters based off of children's books and children's source material, and they've done them terribly, like the Alvin Chipmunk movies. And I thought this movie was going to go down the same road, but what they did with the first Paddington movies, they actually decided to treat the character with respect and respect the source material. What a novel concept! Respect the source material, make the character charming and cute just like he is in the books and in the TV show, and that is done so well. The first movie was excellent. You had Paddington moving from the wilderness and coming to London, living with the Brown family, and it's just done so well. The Brown family is made up of Sally Hawkins playing Mary Brown, Hugh Bonneville plays her husband in the movie, and you have the two kids, Judy and Jonathan, and they are great in the first movie. The chemistry with the Brown family and with Paddington is done very well, and Paddington being voiced by Ben Whishaw, Q from the James Bond films, he is great, gives the bear a nice personality, and the first movie was excellent. Nicole Kidman plays the villain in the movie, and she is great in the film as well. I really did like her as the villain. When I heard that they were going to do a sequel, I was hoping the sequel was going to be just as good or better, and the sequel is on par with the first one. It's not better than the first one. Actually, the first one is better, but this movie is very good. I really did like the sequel to the film. In the sequel, you have Paddington now living in London. He misses his Aunt Lucy from the wilderness and wants to get Lucy a pop-up book for her birthday. So he finds the pop-up book, but he finds out that the pop-up book is very expensive and he's got to save up a lot of money in order to get the pop-up book, since it's a very old pop-up book. So he's doing these odd jobs in order to save up the money. And that's when Hugh Grant's character, Phoenix Buchanan, finds out about the pop-up book, and he wants to get it as well, so he decides to steal the pop-up book, and he has his own reasons for stealing the pop-up book. I don't want to say what are the reasons, but when he's stealing the pop-up book, Paddington gets framed for the crime and he gets put in prison. So the Brown family have to find a way to prove his innocence, and that's pretty much the plot of the movie. This was a really good movie, and once again, the movie treats the character with respect and respects the source material. I really like how cute Paddington is in these films, and how charming he is, and the characters all around him are very charming. Even the prisoners, when he gets put in prison, they are all very charming towards him, which is very surprising. Brendan Gleeson plays the chef in the prison, and he's very good in the movie. There are other great characters in this film. Jim Broadbent is in the movie. He's great. And you got Peter Capaldi from Doctor Who, the 12th Doctor. He's really good in the movie. And then you have Julie Walters in the film, who plays Mary Brown's mom in the movie, the mother-in-law. She's really good in the movie too. I really did like her in the film. And everybody that shows up in this movie are excellent in the film. This movie's not trying to be hip and cool or anything like that. It's just doing the character well, doing the source material well, which is awesome. The flaws, though, with the movie is that the movie doesn't really push the envelope that much, really, but it still does the character well and still gives you a good story story and everything. So I really did like this movie. Overall, I'm going to give this movie an A- because of how well they treat the character and just how much fun I had enjoying this movie, and the fact that this is such a great movie coming out in January. It's very rare to get a good movie in January aside from the Oscar films. So to see a new movie coming out in January, it's mainstream and it's a movie for kids. The kids are going to love it. The parents are going to love it. Everybody's going to love this movie. I think it's a great film. Definitely check out Paddington 2. You know, this movie will definitely make you want to eat some marmalade sandwiches.